The formula for the circumference of a circle is c equals pi d. If I turn that formula around, so pi times d equals c, then I divide by pi, I get d equals c divided by pi. And that is the formula for calculating the diameter of a circle given the circumference. Now, here's the first example. What we want to do is to calculate the radius of a circle, and we're told that the circumference is 200 centimeters. So the formula for calculating the diameter is circumference divided by pi and the answer is 63.66 centimeters. Now it was the radius that we were after. Remember, the radius is the distance from the centre to the circumference. The radius is half of the diameter, so 63.66 divided by 2 gives me 31.83 centimeters. In this second example, we have a bicycle wheel which turns 60 times and covers a distance of 240 meters. What we want to do is to work out the radius of the bicycle wheel. So the wheel turns 60 times, and as it does so, it covers 240 meters. Now, what we have to understand by that is that one turn, we can find out how far it covers in one turn. It's quite an easy calculation. It's the total distance covered, so that's 240 meters divided by the number of turns, so that's 60. 240 divided by 60 is 40 meters. Sorry, not 40 meters, but 4 meters. Now, do you understand that 4 meters also represents the circumference of the circle? Because when the wheel turns once, it has gone through a distance equal to the circumference. The problem should now be reasonably straightforward. We know that if we have the circumference, the first thing we can do is work out the diameter of a circle. And once we have the diameter, we can very easily work out the radius. So the diameter of this circle is 1.27 meters. The radius is the diameter divided by 2, so that's 1.27 over 2, and that gives us the answer 0.64 meters or 64 centimeters. So we have a rectangle here with 1/4 of a circle stuck on at the end. We know that the length of the curved part of the shape is 12 centimeters. Now, that's 1/4 of the circumference, so what we could say is that 1/4 of the circumference equals 12 centimeters. And it might be a wee bit easier then to say that the circumference is 4 times 12, which is 48 centimeters. If we have the circumference, we can get the diameter. Remember, diameter equals circumference divided by pi, 48 divided by pi, and that gives us the answer 15.28 centimeters. And that means if we divide by 2, the radius then equals 7.64 centimeters. Now the radius is important because it means that this is 7.64, and just as importantly, perhaps more importantly, it means that this here is 7.64, because this would be the centre of the circle and this the circumference. Now, How do we make use of that? Well, we know that the length is twice the breadth. What we're saying is then that the breadth of the rectangle, which also equals the radius of the quarter circle, the breadth is 7.64 centimetres. L, which is 2b, is 15.28 centimetres. And the perimeter, well, we have this distance here, which is 7.64. We have this distance here, which is 15.28, and another 15.28. And in fact, we've got a 7.64 here as well, so I could multiply that by 2. And then 2 lots of 15.28. And the last thing that we have to do is to add on this curved line here, and that is 12 centimetres. That's 57.84 centimetres.